You see, honestly, I feel sorry for the North. I really, really do feel sorry for the North. And the reason why I feel sorry for the North is that they have still not grasped the reality of the situation. You see, years of recklessness that they have abided themselves by have caught up with them, and they've not realized it.
All right, my country people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching me from. My country people. This man don't talk everything finish you. As I come out so nobody say I get anything to say. I just want make una watch this video and also listen to the narrative when this man they give concerning what they happen for North. As I say, in get solution, in get idea. My country people, I beg make una listen and watch this video. And as you watch, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you will get many of these for your table. Thank you, my people, as you watch. I beg, listen.
You see, honestly, I feel sorry for the North. I really, really do feel sorry for the North. And the reason why I feel sorry for the North is that they have still not grasped the reality of the situation. You see, years of recklessness that they have abided themselves by have caught up with them, and they've not realized it. You see, years of living recklessly, where you bring up children that will not have education, that will not learn skills, and yet they will bring up children that are of their own likes. Populating yourselves without skills, without men with skills, education, and all of that. Years of neglect of education, years of just allowing population to grow without any foresight. Years of depending solely on political spoils has caught up with you, but they still don't want to realize this is what is happening. Because the truth still remains that you have arable lands in the North that you have refused to cultivate. You have able-bodied men that rather than focus on productiveness, you have channeled their mind into politics, religion, and baseless things that do not develop mankind. Now, 2027 is round the corner, and I see a lot of Northerners getting angry with Tinubu because this, because that. The truth is that, look, the calculation, the permutation still does not favor you if you are still going to hold on these trivialities of saying that I like cinema I like Zabe Yamiriba. The truth is that you want to remove Tinubu. You believe the population of the North alone is so big enough that you remove Tinubu. The only way you can remove Tinubu, is to find a way to make a deal with Peter Obi. Hate Peter Obi or you like hate, that is the only way. That is if you truly want to remove Tinubu, because nobody is going to go to the polling unit and say it's going to vote for now, not that we are not going to, because for many years, the South and Southeast, we have gone out of our boundaries to vote either Yoruba or not. When it comes to you people to shift out of your boundaries and vote other people, you play tribalism or you play religion. It is time to change the narrative, or else, my brother, these realities that have grabbed the North will linger on for a very long time. I have 2 kids. I brought them up to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, self-dependent, to actualize themselves with a view to realizing their own potentials so that when government cannot provide for them, they can provide for themselves. That is not the case with most Northern youths that are brought up. Because whenever they find an opportunity to depend for themselves, they begin to find menial jobs, shoe shining, water vendor, water this. Now, I am not saying vendoring of water or shining of shoes are bad, but you cannot build a whole population to be menial jobs, whereas the source of main incomes come from politicians. Such is not a society we can rely upon. Now you might watch this video and become angry and say, ah, no, this guy hates the North. Well, sometimes the bitter truth, most times, is difficult to swallow. But like it or hate me, this is the truth. The North must begin to change its priority. If you want to depend on religion, well, religion doesn't put money in the pocket. Religion doesn't buy food in the market. The reality of it is that when you go to the market, you must go there with money. And the only way you can find money is to create value and to create goods and services. And you can only create these goods and services with a developed mind. But when the mind that is supposed to be developed for the purpose of making money is developed for religious fanaticism, hatred, and bias and all this rubbish, you cannot produce a population that you can depend on. Now that is a harsh reality that is gripping the North. It is hard to see young boys just loafing around. Now, there are criminals everywhere, please. There are criminals anywhere, but when you build a population that solely depends on meniality, and the only source of income are politicians, that is a terrible society. And that's a reality that the North is contending with. Now, 2027 is coming, you are angry with Tinubu. If not for the way Tinubu came into power, I would be Tinubu would have been my advocate. If not for this grabbing, snatching, running with the leader and this rigging, he would have been my #1 candidate. But I don't support criminality in whatever form it comes. In my case, the end does not justify the means. So the truth here is this: the North has to come to reality and realize that they have enjoyed the recklessness that they've abided in for so long, covered the recklessness that they've covered with their dependence on politics. Now, society has made it possible that you have to depend on what you're capable to produce. And if taking out Tinubu is really your objective, then you must find an alliance. But if you say on your own you are going to take out Tinubu, sorry, Tinubu is going to lead this country again. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.